Are you annoyed with the fact that we've taken this long? Do you even know where we're going?
You know what, everything I'm sitting in the car is always, I ask how long it is and it's always 10, 15 minutes and it's always longer. At least twice as long.
Welcome to Malaysia.
Yeah, well, this driver, he thinks he's Michael Schumacher.
My name is Henry, I'm 24 this year and I am a huge Liverpool fan.
Go ahead. No one would say talk, but this is only one name I can think of.
He's bringing him, he's almost like... Hey, hello.
People shirt on.
John Arne Riise here.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah? Shaking?
Yeah.
The man himself.
I thought he was taller on TV.
Hell, man. Even I knew what it.
Do you think Klopp has learned from last season with the way he's gone about at the summer, what he's brought in?
Well, personally I don't think so because it seems like it's repeating. It's actually an underlying problem that we have not solved. And
why?
It's the defense that's always
But
been a
why?
problem. Because Riise's not there anymore.
Good answer. I like this guy.
There's a problem in terms of its pairing of centre backs. We never get it right. Lovren is constantly inconsistent.
Would you suggest the fact that you are not going for bigger names, more established centre backs because of financial reasons?
I believe we have
the fact that you can identify the fact that they are weak defensively. Klopp must have seen it. He's got enough of people around him. But do you think money is a factor?
You know, when it comes to Jurgen Klopp, ever since he came down to Liverpool, I've never got to get in his head. Like, we don't know. For me, as a Liverpool fan, I can't get inside his head. Like, what is he thinking? When he gets players like Salah, yeah, he gets the attack. But every time he asks for a defender, he gets players like Virgil van Dijk, which personally I no.
Do you reckon, Riise, the fact that he's a diehard fan, but he cannot get into Klopp's head? You just go back to Borussia Dortmund. Klopp is very used to developing players more than taking starlets. And don't you think that this season again he's shown that he'd rather work with players that understands what he demands of a game than bigger names?
You have to understand every manager is stubborn, you know. They have one way of playing and they don't want to show that either the media or somebody else has right and he's wrong, or the manager is wrong. And I saw when he said about they have 4 centre-backs now, and he said that you can't find any better 4 centre-backs, which I think is not a good sign because, yes, we can. I think, like you said, you know, Lovren, I think, is even slower than he was last year. He has no mobility to turn around in quick movements. And with the ball, I think he's poor. And he just signed a new 4 or 5 year deal last season or something.
What do you reckon about Matip, who's playing alongside him?
You know, he had a good last season, but the same, like you said, you can't find the right pairing. We don't have the proper leader in defense that, like we had when Kara was there or when Hyypiä was there. You just knew you were going to smash somebody.
But
now
why again?
But as I said, you know,
why are they not really going on? I mean, you can see it, he can see it. I'm pretty sure everyone can see it. But why are they really not
I said
going
last season quite strongly that we need a new goalkeeper. Like I said before, I think we should sign Joe Hart.
Yes.
I think he's much better than the
so then
ones we
you
have.
go back to financial reasons, isn't it?
No, because Klopp said that we are not a selling club. We have money. If we need to buy, we'll buy. But yes, like we said, Salah is a very good player. But is he the player that we need though? I don't think so. Maybe now if Coutinho goes, you know, Salah, you know, it's a perfect signing. But we need defenders. Still think we need left back. I think Robertson, we bought for 8 million. I don't think he's good enough. Moreno has a good pre-season, but inconsistent in form there as well. Milner is not left back; he's not left-footed, and we need left centre back.
So you've got almost a makeshift left back playing as first choice most of last season, Milner, and again you say Robertson's not good enough. The pairing's not good enough. You've already rectified 3 out of the 4.
I think it's 1 defense.
Yeah.
We don't have.
And your goalkeeper, you don't even believe in the goalkeeper as well.
He had a good end of the last season, and probably I heard he's been good in pre-season as well. But it's not like we spoke about in the car as well. It's not the true leader. Like when we played, we had Reina. We just felt when we played, we knew we have somewhere we can trust. I don't trust Mina all the time.
Do you reckon the fact that his defense is weak, right?
Yeah.
Do you reckon that now we know we've seen Klopp, they call it the Gurgen pressing or whatever pressing in the world. He's going to rely why he's bought players like Salah. He's going to rely to try and protect that back by pressing. And demand is going to come from up front. Defensively, offensively.
But
do you think he has it enough?
We score enough goals. We score plenty of goals, but we concede the most of the top 6-7 players.
But isn't that because what you think is because the way they press is to protect that defense really high? The demand is really high.
It's more of a philosophy of attack is the best defense. We've seen that before with the SAS partnership back in we almost won the title that season. And
but you really think that was because of anyone else besides Suarez?
Well, once you get the right pairing and get the right firepower, I do believe that anybody can score and anybody can push up the attack. It doesn't have to be necessarily Suarez.
But that's having one guy who, most games that season, if you remember, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, not very good start. Suarez comes with a magical goal.
Yeah,
and the whole team just draws that inspiration and confidence from him.
But the problem was, back then he was also quite erratic because sometimes he bites players. And that's the problem right there.
But he got you the goals that were crucial, isn't it?
I think what the fans want to see is more compact, secure, strong team, like in the whole unit, not just because we're pressing high, that saves our poor defense. I think they want to see that there's a red dot line to the whole team. They say, leader, looking strong. The only in the back four that I'm confident with is I think Klein is really good. I think Trent is also a good youngster who did well at the weekend. Matip is good, but still he's not the quickest, but he's good with the ball.
But he needs a pairing.
We have enough solid defenders at the back, but they don't get their mind right. Most of the time, even the goalkeeper, I agree with Riise when it comes to Mignolet because he doesn't seem to have that authority. That's one.
Exactly.
Especially when you watch the game, he was trying to get the ball with Lovren. Wasn't there any certain communication? Like, why can't you shout keeper? To get the ball. Why must Lovren go there?
At the back, we do know the weaknesses. That's why I was just alluding to the up front and how they press is so crucial. Continue to stay, to leave?
I would give him one more season. I mean,
what would you want?
It's not about what you want. The boy has requested a transfer right now.
In that case, it's more like it's happening at
Torres. No, if you're Klopp right now, the question is, if you're Klopp right now, do you want him to stay or do you want him to leave?
Honestly, I want him to leave because he's causing already too much problems with the transfer request a day before the match, which to me that's kind of silly. It's a silly move because you are dropping morale just like that.
Do you agree?
I think we need. If you can sell him for 100 or whatever it's going to be, take the money and buy top defenders. I think we need more defenders than we need Coutinho because up front we are strong, and for that kind of money we bought him from 8 million or something. And plus, like you said, yes, he had a transfer request the day before the game, but I think he's been working for 2 weeks trying to leave, and this was his last option. And I think he was pressurized by Barcelona, by his advisor. Okay, do this, and sometimes there's no way back doing this. And if he doesn't get sold, he has some stuff to sort out with the fans and the club.
Conclusion: Liverpool to finish.
Depending on transfer window, but I said top 4. I'm going to stick with top 4.
And you?
I'm going to keep my head high. Top 4.
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2.
Thank you, man. Thank you, whole family.
Thank you, Stanley.
Especially like the likes of Gerrard, Carragher, Hipia, myself, Alonso. We speak to the manager, not argue. We tell him exactly what we think if he's in a bad period or something.